In the past few years, African countries have shown a rising interest in joining BRICS. This trend is not surprising, since BRIC has become a powerful force in the world economy and is seen by many as a balance to the traditional Western powers. African countries want to join so they can take advantage, which includes entry to new markets, more trade, and better chances to invest. In this video, we look at why African countries are now seriously thinking about joining BRICS and what that could mean for the future of the continent. As African countries continue to build better economic ties with the BRICS countries, a new era of global cooperation and growth is on the horizon. The chance for economic growth is one of the main reasons why African countries want to join BRICS. The total GDP of the BRICS countries is more than $16 trillion, which makes them one of the biggest economies in the world. So, joining would give African goods and services access to a huge new market, which could help the economy grow and create new jobs. For example, South Africa, which is the only African country in BRICS, has gotten a lot out of being a member. In the last 10 years, trade between South Africa and other BRICS countries has grown by almost 70%. By joining BRICS, African countries could also get access to new sources of investment, which could help pay for building projects and other development projects that are very important but need a lot of money. Beneficial, right? Africa is also very interested in BRICS because it could give them more political power. The BRICS countries are becoming more important in global government, which is a challenge to the Western powers' control. So, African countries see BRICS as a chance to make their views heard on the world stage and have more power in places like the United Nations that make important decisions. South Africa, for example, has used its position to push for more Africans to be represented in international groups. Other African countries could do the same. African countries are interested in BRICS for more than just the economic and political rewards. There are also cultural and social reasons for this. Many BRICS and African countries have had links in the past which could help them work together and understand each other better. For example, Brazil has strong cultural and political links with many African countries. By joining BRICS, African countries could make new relationships in areas like education, tourism, and cultural exchange. But there are also problems that African countries would have to solve before they could join BRICS. The high cost of joining, which includes fees and payments to the group's development bank, is one of the biggest problems. This could be a big problem for many African countries which already have a lot of debt and few money-making opportunities. Some experts are also worried that African countries might not be able to fully use the benefits of joining because they don't have the resources or facilities to do so. Even though there are problems, African countries are still trying to join BRICS. In 2019, the African Union set up a group to look into whether or not it would be possible for Africa to join BRICS. Several countries have already shown interest in joining. For example, Nigeria, which has the biggest economy in Africa, has said it wants to join. Egypt, Kenya, and Zambia are also looking into joining. So, what could joining BRICS mean for Africa's future? As more and more African countries take steps to join BRICS, it is clear that the world's economy and politics are changing quickly. The change in the balance of power may give these countries both chances and problems, but one thing is for sure, they are eager to be heard on the world stage. There are a lot of benefits that could come from joining BRICS, and the African countries that are part of it are eager to take advantage of these chances to grow and progress. As we watch this process play out, all we can do is hope that it will lead to more money and agreement for everyone.